In the heart of ancient Ghana, where rivers whisper and trees remember, there lives a tale not told in books, but in drumbeats, dreams, and the hush of wind through sacred groves. This is the story of Afia, a girl who fell in love with a stranger, who wasn't a man at all. The Python's Bride, a forbidden love story with a deadly secret. In the quiet village of Adomasa, life was simple and sacred. Children played near the mango trees. Women sang as they pounded yam. And the elders gathered beneath the baobab, speaking in proverbs. Among them was Afia, a girl like no other. She saw more, felt more. While others saw a river, she saw a mirror, a voice, a promise. They called her River-Hearted, and the river seemed to love her back. One night, under the full moon, Afia returned from the river, but she wasn't alone. He stood tall, wrapped in gold-threaded cloth, with eyes like flickering fire. "My name," he said, "is Kwaku." He wasn't like the village boys. He spoke slowly. He listened deeply. He made her laugh, something she hadn't done in years. From that night on, they met in secret. Beneath the moonlight, Afia and Kwaku danced. They spoke of stars, spirits, and stories yet to come. "You are not like the others," he said. "And you," she whispered, "are not from here." But Kwaku only smiled and kissed her hand. Whispers grew louder. "She walks with a man no one has seen. She speaks to the river. She is cursed." One night, the village priestess spoke. "There is a spirit among us, and it wears the face of a man." Afia's mother wept in silence. The elders gathered at dawn. That evening, Afia followed a golden python slithering through the forest. Its scales shimmered like the sun. It stopped and transformed. Before her stood Kwaku, his golden eyes, his smile. But now, she knew. He was the guardian spirit of the River Pra, sent in human form to choose a bride. "You were never just a man," she whispered. "No," Kwaku said gently, "but I was always yours." The elders demanded a choice. She must marry the python, or the river would rise and flood them all. Afia was torn. She had loved Kwaku. But how could she marry a serpent? Her mother held her close. "Sometimes," she said, "love chooses us, and sometimes the gods do." On the day of the union, Afia wore beads of white and gold. She was led to the river, where the villagers watched in silence. As she stepped into the water, Kwaku emerged, his serpent form rising like a god. "I loved you as a man," he said, "but I am the river. And now, so are you." Afia nodded, and with a final breath, she whispered, "Then let me flow, forever." The water swirled, her body glowed, her skin turned to light, her spirit to water. She rose, a goddess reborn, Afia, queen of the river, guardian of hearts, bride of the sacred python. The villagers fell to their knees. The river had spoken. Today, by the banks of the River Pra, you will find a shrine. There, villagers leave fruit, beads, and whispered prayers to Afia, the python's bride. Her statue smiles softly, as if she remembers. The girl who once walked among them. The girl who became legend. They say love is blind, but sometimes it sees too clearly. Afia's dream man was a snake, and her family, they approved. But she didn't get a happy ending. She got something far more powerful. She became myth.